Hi, this is Derek Tsai from LearnByBlogging.com. Today I want to review this book called Things a Little Bird Told Me by Biz Stone, who is the co-founder of Twitter. And this book is actually a very short memoir, pretty short memoir of Biz Stone, who really stumbled on the idea of Twitter while researching new things to make when he was at Audio, a podcasting startup company. Wasn't doing so good, and he teamed up with his co-worker Jack to start a simple text message systems where they connect people so can they see the real message in real time. And the 140 character limitation came from the text message system, which is about 160 characters. And if you minus the user name, you end up with the 140. So it's pretty just a random, just a magic number. But during his some interesting fact about his life, during his high school, he was exhausted from attending schools and having to work part-time to help out with his family, his single family. And he negotiated with the teacher to do no homework day, and I still maintain a reasonable good grade. And well, that takes a lot of guts for sure. And until the Twitter's success, he was constantly in debt, especially during his initial startup company that failed, and he led it a Google blogging, and eventually left that post to join Audio. So there's the rest of the book. He talked about the lessons he learned. The short lesson on constraint. Basically, embrace your constraint, whether they are creative, physical, economic, or self-imposed. They are provocative, quote unquote. They are challenging. They wake you up and make you more creative, and they make you better, unquote. So the constraint of a 2-week hackathon led to the creation of Twitter. And the 140 character tweet is in itself a constraint to forced creativity in your words, in your wordings, and etc. So Twitter is successful because of the flocking behavior, as they see as in birds. And he observed that when Twitter was introduced to the Southwest Interactive Conference, which is XXSW, and that's when Biz realized that Twitter is going to be successful. So one of the advice he gave is be willing to fail in order to be successful, and it's one of the advices that the Stone give with the example of learning and executing back handspring in high school. And that was a very interesting story as well. So be willing to compartmentize the software modules allows Twitter to become more stable. In the early days, they were very unstable, and it got really pissed off a lot of the users. And the lessons from this came from the Star Trek. The same philosophy should apply to almost everything, every undertaking in life. And so modularized if possible, and don't open up to developer too quickly based on his opinion, and unless you want to suffer the stability issue that Twitter faced in the early days. So Stone was asked to be the bright spot of the company when their system was not doing well, and he has constantly apologized. The system crashes. So be open and curious, optimistic mind yields solutions and has a better time along the way. So that is his advice. And Twitter almost got bought up by Facebook the company. Twitter almost got bought up by Facebook back in 2008, and then he came up with this ridiculous, huge number that you can think of, $500 million. Sounds like a good number. And actually Mark Zuckerberg went for it and offered that exact same amount. And so that was an interesting story, even though they turned him down. So the new rules he go into about the Twitter culture, and he went over the new rules for Twitter employees. Number one, we don't always know what is going to happen, so this is practice humility. And number two, there are more smart people out there than here, and don't always look internally for answer. Always broaden your horizon and don't have this non-invented here mentality. And then number three is we will win if we do the right thing for our users, and sometimes that might conflict with the profits, especially putting where the ad is. Number four, the only deal worth doing is a win-win deal. Seems to be logical. And number five, our co-workers are smart and they have good intentions. So trust, a very basic trust with your employees. And number six, we can build a business, change the world, and have fun. So have a good mission and make it into a grandiose mission. And then at the end, he was talking about the $25 gift card from donorschoose.org he was given when he was interviewing with the Colbert report. And it goes a long way to pick. And that was interesting because choose who you donate the money to, and a very clever idea. So, and from there he talked about going to a new venture, Jelly, about asking questions and things like that. I think he's off to a new venture for himself. So anyway, so this is a short book, not exactly, I wouldn't say is very earth-shaking, and the stories are it's okay, it's interesting and funny at times, and you learn a few things from it. So there you have it. This is a quick review of this book from LearnByBlogging.com, and the book is called Things a Little Bird Told Me. I guess that's referring to the Twitter. So there you have it. Thanks for watching. Bye now.